Here we have the new 2022 Nissan Frontier. And this one comes in the SV trim level on that nice and bright red alert exterior paint color. And then we have sandstone cloth interior. And the powertrain consists of that 3.8 liter naturally aspirated V6 engine, made it to a 9-speed automatic transmission. That's putting out 310 horsepower, 281 pound-foot of torque. So this one being that SV, we have the halogen headlamps along with the fog lights there. But I really do like that new front end. And then down here, we have 17-inch aluminum wheels. We get passive keyless entry on the front two doors. And here we have the controls for the power windows, power door locks, and power mirrors. And there's our power driver's seat there. I like that two-tone interior. Well, let's check out the rear seat. So it's just a little snug getting in here, but I'm 6'3" and I have the seat in front of me adjusted for someone of my size. And then I can sit back here. So not bad. Leg room could be a little better, but my head isn't touching the ceiling, so. And then down here we have a USB-C and a USB-A charging port, along with a 3-prong household plug-in, 120 volts. And there's our center seat with cup holders. And here we have our sliding rear window. Let's check out the cargo space. And there's our back end there, and I really love these tail lights. Very similar to the Titan, which looks great. And here we have our bed with a spray and bed liner. And here we have our passenger seat. And next we're just gonna go ahead and take a look at the engine bay. And there's that 3.8 liter naturally aspirated V6. And now we're gonna go ahead and hop in the driver's seat. So a really nice leather wrapped steering wheel here. Looks very nice. Then over here to our radio, I believe we have an 8-inch screen here. And that's our home page. And then we can go through our AM, FM, XM along with Bluetooth audio. And then we have our USBs, which we can also run Apple CarPlay and Android Auto off of. There's our backup camera there with the guidelines. And then we also have rear park assist. You have plenty of favorite presets, which I like. And then down here you have dual zone automatic climate controls. And then you have your 4-wheel drive controls here, so you just turn to put it in the 4-wheel high, and then you go ahead and push to put in the 4-wheel low. And then you just do it in reverse to put it back. 2-stage heated seats for the driver and front passenger. Heated steering wheel toggle, parking sensor toggle, and then you also have a USB-C and then your USB-A inputs to run that Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Now for your shifter, press this button back here, reverse, neutral, drive, and then you can slap over to manually shift that 9-speed. Then you have your cup holders there. Center console cubby space there. And there you have your glove box. And then over here, we have the controls to go through our sources. So if you want to hit AM, FM, go through all that. And as you can see, it'll pull up here. And I like how it doesn't automatically just cut the volume on. So that's helpful. And then you can go through your gauge cluster using this here. And then your volume, Bluetooth controls. Then on the right side of the steering wheel, you have your cruise controls. And you can go ahead and toggle that, which we'll test that out on the test drive. So this one does have that technology package, so you get the lane departure, blind spot, rear cross traffic, and all of that. So that pushes this truck to a sticker price around $40,000. There's your push button start. And then here is your key fob with remote start. But next we're gonna go ahead and take this Frontier out on the road for a quick test drive. So pretty good acceleration. And of course we have the adaptive cruise on now, which you do get with that Nissan Safety Sense. And the ride is slightly bouncy, but I like it because it's what I would want in a small pickup truck. Gonna give it a little throttle out of this corner here. And I really like how the 9-speed was very, very precise, and it didn't have to find a gear or anything like that when I gave it gas out of nowhere. And that's one thing I prefer over these 9 and 10-speed automatics is, you know, in your 5 speeds, when you gave it throttle out of a corner, it didn't have to find the gear or anything or clunk, it just was there. And I like that this kind of shifts like that. And these cloth seats are relatively comfortable. And And with the power driver's seat, it's really adjustable for whatever you need. And pretty quiet in the cabin. I'm not hearing any engine noise, just hearing road noise ever so slightly from the tires. But mostly I'm just hearing the truck move itself against the wind. So the sound acoustics in here are incredible for this kind of vehicle. And one thing I'm noticing is just how the hood, it's in front of you, but it's not intrusive to your view. And I really, really like that. I feel like I'm up high and secure, but at the same time, it's not in the way. And I really like the steering feel as well. I noticed that coming out of that corner, wasn't a lot of noticeable oversteer, understeer, anything like that. It just was normal. We're going to test out the adaptive cruise here. So what I can say is the ride is smooth. Well, I should say it's comfortable, but it's just slightly bouncy, and you may be able to tell from the camera. It's getting a lot of movement up there, but it's mostly coming through the seat, not necessarily the ride, if that makes sense. But I just can't get over how quiet the overall truck is. I mean, 90% of the sound that I'm hearing is coming from the wind. And I mean, that's just crazy. And the adaptive cruise slowed me down to keep that safe distance between myself and the truck in front of me. But my goodness, I just can't get over how quiet it is in the cabin. Just been very, very impressed with this truck. We're gonna give it one good pull right here. Oh, it's quick. But this is gonna bring me to an end of my review of the 2022 Nissan Frontier in the SV trim level.